Debe cao Amatia E puis c'est Ye como si si ane au ye mwen Asa o jewu 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 aye ni awa dono Yo kwa pli oso mube no Oble ende imo duyaka Te ule blasi ya ule omo duyaka Dojo hawe aja yo blasi ya omo duyaka Ruwa o bia Debe kaoda Asa o jewu Rawo si tomoda Asa o jewu Awa bloda Asa o jewu Iwe paida Asa o jewu aye ni awa adbono Nyongo bli osomu Nuwe nyamle mo e o Nuwe nyamle mo e o Mo bia jo we ka sonwe Juse olo na se anyomate Asa o jewu Asa o jewu Habewuwe aye ablo adbono Habewuwe aye ni ablo adbono mate Asa o jewu Asa o jewu Asa o jewu Asa o jewu aye ni awa adbono Nyongo bli osomu Nyongo bli osomu Asa o jewu C'est idiot à moi Mais dans mon bridge point Asa o le kuwa o Ikpe ni ao de yo Du ase ato were Le seta Ame ma Francis Towae Nasi no day Amno asi akre you know what Ase o dia o debu Asa o jewu aye ni awa adbono Habewuwe aye ni awa adbono manje Nyongo bli osomu Nyonu edu anene ya Baba o nyoni edu anene Asa o jewu aye ni awa adbono Asa o jewu 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 Rawa si toboda Asa o jewu We brag aye da Asa o jewu Edwata da Asa o jewu Asa o jewu Habewuwe aye ni awa o jewu Asa o jewu Nasi no leda Asa o jewu Frese to wada Niao
DJ for tonight will be DJ Tony. Trust me, we are going to entertain you the best. We are going to have it happen. You can be seated. Let us take our seat, my good people. Let us control the kids. Okay. Okay. Before we commence this program, one thing I want us to understand. Please, let's give a 2 minutes silence in this hall. Let us observe all those important that departed from us today. Indeed, we have gathered together as people to remember them. Can we stand for 1 or 2 minutes silence? All right, you may be seated.
It's all right. You don't overwork.
All right, my good people. This is the inaugural program of the Niao Development Association in America. Start time is about this time. We will want to officially commence this program. And as you all know, in everything that we do, the Almighty God we put first. Therefore, as people gathering in this hall tonight, we will take this time to call on one of the important mothers in our midst to offer into the hands of the Almighty God, and the person is no one else. Please, I had a master copy of this program. So what I tell you is the fact. What you get there is what you get there. So bear with me. We will want to take this time to invite our mother, Mother Cecilia Toa, to lead us into prayer. Mother, you have to a little bit come forward.
Amen. 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 Tonight is a mixed feeling occasion. Mixed because the one that will be installed into office, father is in a federal home. Joyous because she is the first woman in the Niao Association to be president. Amen. So it's mixed. But however, whatever God ordains is right. So tonight we are here to celebrate with her. Her position as president of the Niao Association. So at this time, I will ask everyone in the to please stand, if you will. Let's honor the Lord. Psalm 123 says, "Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." It's very important for brethren to dwell together in unity. And so at this time tonight, we pray that the Niao Association as of tonight will be united for the development of our tribe, our county. Eternal God, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the I am and the I am. We have come tonight, oh Lord, to say thank you. Because your word said, in chapter 5, verse 18, in everything give thanks. Be it good, be it bad, give thanks. So we are here tonight to say thank you for this occasion. Now I want to invite you to come and take full control of everything that will be done here tonight. that will be done in your name. The officers, oh God, be with them, give them that unity that they will do things for the development of Niao Association. Bless everyone that have come from far and near to make the program a success. Come and take control now, Lord. And at the end of the program, your name alone will be glorified. I pray now all of these and many blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pray, not knowing the woman has trained a never energetic and powerful lady. Wow. Mother Toa, I want to say a big thank you tonight for that powerful prayer you offer for us. And I believe as you request from the Almighty God, it is well with us. And we're going to have fun tonight. Yes. Well, without further delay, we will be calling on Ms. Deborah Myers, who will be doing a welcome remarks.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening to everyone. I want to take this time to welcome everyone. I bless God for this day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will come together and celebrate. I just want to take this time to welcome everyone to the Niao inauguration. I'm a cheerleader, and I want to say thank you for choosing me for being your cheerleader again. Well, we got 2 eggs here, one in the back and one in the front. And as soon as you climb the steps, the bathroom is right there. The ladies' room is right there. And I want to say a big thank you to the inaugural committee. Not forgetting my auntie B. Kuma, my sister Cornelia, her husband me, and the rest of the people. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know how it was going to happen. And my sister, engineer in the back there. I mean, the reason why I need this few, because they are the more powerful ones in the group. Because right in that moment, when they asked me to be a cheerleader, 1 month, 2 months later, I broke my foot. So I was like, well, how am I going to do this? And the devil is a liar. And I mean, and she came to me, she said, I don't want you to go into depression. We're going to do it. And for true, they did it. Y'all see, the food, they put it, I just, American men say work from home. So I did it working from home. And while they were doing the job in public. So I want to take this time to tell them, thank you. I thank them very much. And I want to tell you, thank you that answer to our call. We bless God for everything. Let's have fun and enjoy ourselves. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Mother. Well, to Adam told, please, we are here to have fun tonight. If by mistake or by intention, somebody step on you, find me, so that we can talk here as family. Let us not exchange blows. That's why we come for tonight. Thank you. All the poor people in Liberia. All the poor people in Liberia, the head of them is from Niao. And a little more on him, you're going to hear from him tonight. We'll be calling on Brother Zhao A. Double for introduction of the occasion. Put your hands together as walking on the stage.
Honorable Fufi Jabate, our inaugural guest speaker, Mr. C. Nathaniel, Chairman, Board of Directors of the Niao Development Association, Madam Beatrice Hens-Forsway, Her Excellency, the National President of the Niao Development Association and Officer-elect, Honorable David Carr, the interim Chairman of the Niao Development Association, former Honorable Gay Disler Jr., ULA President Emeritus and Installing Officer of the elected official here present, our distinguished patrons who have come to attend this great occasion, your presence is recognized. My fellow Niao citizens here present tonight, various organization leadership here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are excited tonight to be assembled here to celebrate the first of a kind since the formation of the organization in 1999, the first inauguration under the leadership of the first female elected president, Madam Swain. As you all sit quietly into your respective seat, or tonight, you are going to witness the performance of one of our sons, a Niao artist, in person of Jessio Bay Roman. He's going to perform, he's going to entertain all until the wee hour. You are also going to enjoy and listen to the inaugural address of the first female elected president, Madam Swain. And most importantly, the guest speaker, you are going to listen to his speech. And his speech will be surrounding on unity with a lot of other items to follow. Having said that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, flag on guest, Madam President, with much ado, this will be your occasion for the night. May God bless you in Jesus' name.
Yes, that's how we do. Well, thank you, Mr. Dover. DJ, are you okay there? Well, while they are fixing the problem, let me just start to entertain you with something. You know, it just tells me that Liberia as a whole is transitioning to the point very soon. Almost organizations representing Liberia in the Americas will soon be having female leaders.
We are, yes.
We will soon be having. The reason here is we have had so many men. All we do is just talk politics, whole day politics. But I believe with this doing, having the gavel of leadership in your hand, women don't know, they don't even do politics too much like we do. So I know what's going to happen is all about development. Instead of politics now, it will be development. And I'm glad for that. The development of Grand Junction County will begin with the Niao clan. And the rest of all of the various organizations from Grand Junction County will follow. How you guys said? Well, we want to take this time to introduce to you one of our songs, one of the best musicians in the crown setting, especially from Grand Junction County, Niao clan, is no one else but our own son, Jesse by Roland. Put your hands together.
Baba o no ko bi o se mo asa ja mure aye ja wa kono ha be buwe aye ado akono ya iro ma do ma point za ke do ja wuya ke da nya mu ye na e mu ya iro ma je wi an lo bia nya ko bi o se mu so ma je wi an o be te ya je wi an o za te le ma je wi an o no ma je wi an o ade kwada o isa bo kweza pa yo da bia za kweza ro da le ka mo de me yo aza jamure aje ja wa kono aza jamu aje ja wa kono aza jamu aje ja wa kono manda abe wede aje ja wa kono DJ please community
Association in America, as our
In Illinois. The reason why I always refer to Chicago, Illinois is you find bulk of the Niao people. In fact, most of the Niao people that came to America established in Chicago. So that's the reason why every time I say something about Niao people, I'm like, Chicago. Well, Jesse, I want to say thank you tonight for that beautiful song. I hope we're going to have you again to give us another good one. We want to take this time to recognize various individuals and leaders and organizations. We want to recognize the leadership of Liberia, Union of Liberian Association in America, ULA, in person of President Emeritus, Mr. Gay Slade. We want to take this time to recognize the leadership of Graduate Association in America. I know the president is on the way, but indeed the treasurer is here also, so I believe the officials present. We want to take this time again to recognize Graduate Association in the diaspora. I know Honorable Greer is on his way. We also want to recognize the leadership of Liberian Association of Pennsylvania Live. We want to recognize United Niao Association, powerful president, the president of one of the biggest district in Grand County. I want to recognize the leadership of Bison District Association in person of Honorable Poa Bosman. You are the only president when I see around in the Grand community, even though you have never been Grand president, but I just love you being president on the district level, and I'm kind of happy. So when I see you around, I'm like, okay, this is the only president that I've always admired. So we want to recognize you today in the hall. We want to take this time to recognize the Equitable District leadership. We want to recognize the leadership of Chin District, United Samoa Association, the boss of the boss. He is the president of the Global team, Mr. Badi. Tonight, the Niao organization want to recognize your president in this hall tonight. We want to take this time to recognize the goal Bawamuya Association, United Chain Association, Kana Kwede, the National 60-Bond Association, and my own United 60-Bond. Not forgetting the Krayee 60-Bond Association and the powerful youth organization in the diaspora of Grand County, Moses P. Harry. Tonight we're going to show all of you the organization in this hall, what we can do in Moses P. Harry when it comes to racing form. Indeed, you rather measure race form, you and Moses P. Harry on it tonight. Jilemuya Incorporated. Wow. The glamorous girls. Woo. Deputy sisters. The best sister. And they know. And other organizations. Please, if I don't recognize you, don't think I overlook you. We will do that again. As we go on, we will continue to recognize people as they enter. Thank you. Well, my mother told me to ask the young ladies of Philadelphia. Right now, we will be asking the cheerleader to please come close to me so that we discuss how we do the dinner. Is that buffet? Okay, if it's going to be buffet, the big people back there not coming to the table. You that sitting on the patron's table, you're not going to join the royal-headed group. You're not in that buffet style. So those of you who are lucky to sit on patron table, just sit there. We will ask people to come to your table. I beg your people who always serve their food, they can forget about DJ and MC. So I want to make it clear, don't forget about us tonight. Me and my DJ, we are together on the same table. Yeah. So DJ, keep us with some good music while we are going through the dinner, sir. And then, please, we are selling the alcohol. We want to officially open the bar for the section of the dinner serve. If you need to get something to cool yourself, ask the person in charge of the bar. They're going to serve you. But remember, it's fundraiser time. So when you are getting to the bar, know where you're going there for. So I know the bar person is ready also. We will. So, Madam Chairlady, is the kitchen ready? Can we call our tables one by one now?
I think they're serving the tables already.
It's buffet style, only the pit. Yeah. So DJ, please help a little bit. Go ahead. If you got something there to keep the Niao people up tonight, come on. Let us not take it listen. Please, in a minute, we'll be calling you table by table for the buffet style.
Thank you.
to do the installation of our officials tonight. Okay, so we want to bring Honorable Gaisler on the floor. DJ, we are bringing on the floor Mr. Gaisler, ULA President Emeritus, for the installation of official tonight. Mr. Gaisler.
Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. And thank you, MC, for the great job you're doing so far. Good evening to all of you. We're going to make this a dinner and working session at the same time because we don't want to run into time factors. So we're going to do business at the same time while we are having dinner. People in the back, if you are not getting your food, please have a seat. Hold on.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Kitchen. If we can get our food in quiet, I'm going to stop the food giving. Until we install our official, then we'll go back to that.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I was already introduced to you, I don't need further introduction. While I'm here tonight to install the elected officers of the Niao Development Association in the Americas. In so doing, before I will invite them here, I just have a few persons I want to recognize myself before I will bring them down. You know, before, when you gave a library man Mike, he will go above a little bit, so I will begin rapid and make it quick. In the house tonight, the United States government just observed a national holiday called a Veteran Day. And in our midst, a son of Niao, he's a veteran, and he's among us here tonight. I want to ask Mr. Harold Tyler to please stand to be recognized tonight. For the time, did 20 years plus in the army. He went to Iraq, Afghanistan, you name it. In this hall tonight, there are a few more present. I won't call everybody, you can beat me up later. We have two distinguished ladies. Two distinguished Nigerian ladies in our midst tonight. I'm glad to see them to come and support another female president. We have Annie Wilson Zaza, all the way from New York. She's here. The former president of the New York chapter, GGA. And of course, we have our former national vice president, Mother Joey, is also right next to her. Okay. And I can't forget my own sweetheart back here, the current chair lady. Okay, moving right along, I'm here to perform specifically a task, but while I'm here, I was just forced to do that, so please forgive me. With no further ado, and not saying too much, I just want to invite the elected officials, headed by Mrs. Beatrice Hanford-Swain, to please come forward to be installed. I Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have before us here tonight the elected officers of the Niao Development Association in the Americas. And you will soon get to meet them. You will call their names. I just want to say to the elected officers, you have a small organization to lead. Compared to many other organizations, the Niao Development, a small group. By it being small, your responsibility is not small. You have a huge responsibility ahead of you. And you must take your responsibility seriously. When I say it's not small, you know, the Niao people just came out of a conflict. A 3 years long conflict or division among families. You got the people of Niao, they are all interrelated. And there was this conflict going on among us. Now that you are elected from the unity election, from the unity convention, I will encourage you to reach out to those who are still on the other side. And of course, coming out of conflict, everyone will not just come on board immediately, which we wish it would be the case. You have to extend an olive branch to those who are still indecisive or those who decide to stay away. You got to be persistent. You can't just make one call and say, well, I called them, that's it. And also, this responsibility of extending the olive branch is not just resting on the president alone. It is the responsibility of all of you here tonight. The vice president, the secretary, the treasurer, assistant, financial secretary, and the chaplain. All of you have to take full responsibility in doing this job. It is a shared responsibility in terms of leading this organization. So you have to reach out to those who are still out to come in. And we all know, as our name spell out, it's a Niao Development Association. In maintaining the peace, you also have to engage in other development projects, which the president, of course, will let us know what she plans to do for the people of Niao, in addition to maintaining the peace that we currently have, and we want to enjoy it. So I just want to say, take your responsibility seriously. It is a shared responsibility. Don't say, well, it's the president's job, it's the VP job. If it needs to be done, do it, and you can talk about it later. So I just want to encourage all of you to have that mindset. We are all one. If you need to reach outside your bound to call, you can also do so. You can't say because I'm the president or officer, I know everything. No one of you up here knows everything. No one is monopoly of knowledge. Consultation is a strength. Calling someone and asking them, oh, how do I do this? Or how can I do this? It is not a weakness. It's a strength. So I will encourage you, as you are all learning, you are at a very kindergarten stage when it comes to organization leadership right now. Despite of where you are served before, now it's a clan in Grand Nigeria. It's not even in the district before the county. So please reach out if you need any assistance. You have a lot of people around you can call. So with that being said, I will at this time, anyone have the Bible? Get my phone, bring the Bible in my phone. Get out. And you will repeat after me. As I have a Bible verse on here that signifies the Bible. I do solemnly swear that I will uphold, protect, defend the bylaws and Constitution of the Niao Development Association in the Americas. So help me God. Well, in case the Bible is a symbol. You want kids after the president? You want kids after her? It is never late, boy. It's always never present. Flip the page. You can flip the page in case. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Then welcome our new leadership of the Niao Development Association. Present tonight, our leadership, these are your people, our people, these are your leaders. I thank you. DJ.
For board election, and these board members are here. Please come forward if you are one of those elected board members. We are going to install you tonight. The executive leadership can sit down. We are on the board member installation. Board member. Members, those people who will approve the budget.
Okay, as we are about to install the board members, excuse me, please, can we have it quiet, please? Excuse me.
Do you want to recognize former president of Grand Association in America, Honorable Augustine Maye? Come on, welcome here, brother.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we came here tonight for our installation program. We came to install mainly the elected executive officers. But like I said earlier, whatever responsibility you have, whatever you are called to do, you should do it to your best, whether small or big. And when I perform the task of just installing the elected officers, the executives, the board chairman came to me, oh, Mr. Slam, we don't install too. You did a good job. So the chairman came to me and said, oh, Mr. Slam, we got to be installed too. So this is all part of the occasion. So tonight, we have 3 of our 7 board members here, because in our claim we have 6 towns, and we are going to elect 6 board members, but there was a tiebreaker, so we had to get 2 board members from one town, the bigger town in Niao. So we ended up with 7. So tonight we have the chairman of the board, we have the co-chair of the board, and we'll have the secretary of the board. They are present. These are the 3 top dogs of the board. So, the same thing goes to you, the board members. Excuse me, people, please. To you, the board, you have a very, very major role to play in this organization. The administration, whatever they want to do, they're going to submit a budget to you for your perusal and your approval. Where you have doubt, where you have questions, you're going to cite them to a meeting where they will clarify to you. If they can convince you on your budget, you will sign it. Where they can't convince you, you will cut it down where you think it will be cut down. So these are all organizational procedures. But one thing I want to let you know tonight as a board is a separate role between the board and the administration. It is clear that the administration is the face and the voice of any organization. They represent this institution, be it Niao Association, Krayee Association, be it ULA. The president is the face and voice of any organization. And the board and the administration are not there to compete. They are there to work together to get us to where we need to be. This is just a general advice I'm giving. I did not notice anything, I didn't see anything. So I'm just letting you know as part of my responsibility of installing you, because I have the experience. So I just give you my personal advice, to be able to follow it. And also, like I told the administration, yes.
After Wilson, Westner, please come forward. Like I told the administration,
And I told the administration, you have to take your responsibility very seriously. You know, there's a Niao thing, you don't know where you're going to tomorrow. And believe it or not, people are watching you. People are watching what you're doing. You can no longer leave from here tonight and go and say, well, I'm not board member today, I'm Zega. No. It's a thin line between you and your responsibility. And all of you, wherever you go now, oh, that's the board chair that you saw the other night. And that's what I'm going to go with you. So you're going to always carry yourself in that manner, in terms of representing us out there, wherever you go. So again, you are to work with the board and the administration are to work together for a smooth transition and operation. So with that being said, I will ask you to raise your hand and you repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that we will protect, defend the bylaws and constitution of the Niao Development Association, and to work along with the administration in fully executing our responsibility as prescribed by the Constitution. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your board members and board, these are your constituents. I thank you very much. DJ.
The Dallas General kind of Constitution. Uphold Niao Association Constitution in perfect goodwill, so that we all follow that example. Well, my good people, we want to take this time again to invite a beautiful lady, very strong, young girl, for the introduction of the guest speaker. And the person who is going to do this is no one else but Miss Darwin Yulo. Miss Darwin Yulo. Miss Yulo.
A sixth grade student at the Southwest Leadership Academy Charter School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and whose ambition is to become a medical doctor someday. Today, I am honored and gratified to be selected amongst my peers to introduce the guest speaker of this auspicious and unique occasion, marking the first inaugurational ball of the Niao Development Association in the Americas. It is extremely difficult to introduce a man with great accomplishments as a public servant, a humanitarian, an entrepreneur, and a devoted and committed statesman within our society at large. Our guest speaker is a man with great achievements who holds a master's degree in social work from the Temple University, USA, and a Bachelor of Art degree in sociology and political science from the University of Liberia. Our guest speaker dedicated his entire life to improving quality of life issues in this community, the creation of jobs, social motivator, non-profit specialist, community developer, and motivated small business owners to seek bigger opportunities. His principal goal is to increase the delivery of public services to individuals and neighborhoods, and to ensure that individuals and businesses are provided the needed goods, services, and employment opportunities. Our guest speaker is a community advocate, public-spirited, patriotic servant. His primary focus is in the African diaspora communities, which he has diligently served for more than 30 years. He is the founder and chief executive officer of the African Cultural Alliance of North America, Inc., ACNA, and the undisputed leader for the African and Caribbean immigrants in the greater Philadelphia area. He served as on the Mayor's Commission and is working with Councilman Janine Blackwell to create an environment for diaspora African and Caribbean people to succeed both financially and academically. His goal is to create an African town in the city of Philadelphia, like the Chinatowns in major U.S. cities. He worked for the city of Philadelphia Department of Human Services from 1995 to 2005 as a social worker and the case manager. In this capacity, he monitored families and sought for services and other resources, designed family service plans, and assisted parents to achieve unification goals. In Liberia, he served as the president of Jitoko Liberia, Inc., a micro-enterprise mid-level corporation engaged in import and export trading from 1983 to 1990. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, most respectfully, to present to you Mr. Vafi Jonathan, our distinguished guest speaker.
I got an invitation from Niao people dated September 8, 2001. The challenge was great, the opportunity graver, with many excitement, a desire to give my best overwhelmed me. I thought, I pondered, and are finally ended. With a desire to come here tonight, stir you up, and give you hope that our success depends on the unity of all of our people. From Babidi to Bo, to Japan, to Pakin, and to Dia. All of us are one people. These 6 towns that constitute the Niao people is the basis for which you are here tonight. Don't forget Nancy Doe. She came from you too. The Grand Julian population is small but powerful. Over the years, there has been many struggle. You are from 3 distinct districts in your county. But you Niao people are distinct from the Chen district. And that means a lot. In America, they call you the urban dwellers. So in other words, the other folks are. Is there anybody here from Konomo? I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the Chen people. They are from the urban cities of Grand Julian County.
Thank you.
There are beautiful women who dominate.
Yes, we are.
Among whom are a beautiful friend of mine, Beatrice, henceforth Swain. At this moment, I want all of us to stand and bear silence and tribute to our father, Mr. Joseph Chen henceforth. Thank you all. You may have your seat. I'm challenged tonight to talk to you about unity, which is defined as living or preferring to live in a rather common space with one social objective: to help each other, to respect each other, to work in one common hope, to improve life for the whole. I'm here again tonight to encourage you that if this association must survive, unity must be your goal. You must work together as a team. If we must achieve productivity as Niao people, then whatever has happened in the past, which divide you all, must be forgotten. Diversity is the essence of mankind. Look how all of you look. God created you with distinct personality. Your fingerprints are different, but you still have to live with other people as one community, one society, and one mankind. You have other physical attributes, but we all must emotionally deal with each other, recognizing our differences. We all must work together if we must move from one step to the other step. That being said, I have set the framework for the development of the Niao people under one umbrella, the Niao Association of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your challenge. A challenge which is unique but not unachievable. When I was given this opportunity, I wanted to speak specifically on how you can build a lasting organization. And tonight, I must tell you, I think for us here in the United States, especially in the Philadelphia region, I have stood up as one of the Liberian African, the diaspora African, who has built a successful nonprofit. Therefore, I'm bringing that idea to you. What is common about building a successful nonprofit or community-based organization is that it must have a strong leadership that is undisputed, unchallenged, and wise. Because the way we, Liberians, have built our organization over the years has always brought what plagued the Niao people since about before 1999, when they slept. And many of your people got together and said that you should form this organization. But what was missing at that time was we didn't have a model to follow. When I sit and listen, we talk about constitution. There is no democracy in building a successful non-profit organization. There is none. We should stop thinking that if you want to build a lasting organization, you have to challenge the president. The board has to be an enemy to the president. If you must succeed, you have to have a unified organization. And the board is the custodian, but not the sole authority, because sole authority is divided into two aspects in building a successful organization. When the president speaks, she speaks from this time I will say she, because my sister Beatrice is the president. She will be speaking from an authority that she is the executive, the principal spokesperson of the organization. But during that period, the board too must know that they must not use their power given to them by the bylaw to stifle the administration because somebody doesn't like B, or B doesn't have an argument with somebody. So I'm here tonight to tell you, after living it in Akana for 22 years, a successful organization is not dependent on conflict. We have never had that kind of conflict in Akana. Today, Akana employs 28 full-time employees with a budget of over $3 million. We are at the point now to build what they call the Africa Town, an $80 million project. this is from your community, from your people. I, Kofi Jabata, pledge tonight that I will help this organization. I will come to you with whatever has made us to succeed. I will help you if we maintain unity in our midst. I will help you to identify the resources that will build a lasting organization. Listen to this. I had a lot of struggle trying to find my way in delivering this message tonight, because I didn't know what to tell you. I asked B, what should we be talking about? She said unity. But I said, what the confusion is about? She couldn't say it. I come back and asked this and I sat for a couple of minutes after I entered here. What is it? Unity. But you are not unique in your circumstances with a conflicting organization that is seeking unity. If you would get out of here tonight with anything, it should be that this is not, it shouldn't be, it wouldn't be, it must not be a political organization that will seek to destroy itself. Let's look at what you call your bylaw. Let's look at what you call your constitution. That is inheritance in the Liberian community from 1974. When students did not understand all of what it takes to build a lasting organization. Today we have to come back from Yola to Niao, organization, to all the organizations in the community, rewriting exactly what it will take for us to build Liberia. Not only the Grandchildren Association or Nima Association or Bon County Association. We are building because we have allowed political desire to creep in the desire for us to build lasting organization.
You are speaking good.
Let us now come to the table to redesign. Because, listen, I did not come here with money. Akana did not start with, let me stop right there. Let me say one thing. I won't call the person name, but that person from Grandchildren. When I started Akana, I told him that I wanted to raise $100,000. He laughed at me like I was a fool. But let me tell you, I look forward to the day we will be now opening the Africa Center, which is the new headquarters for Akana. It's a $16 million project that is coming to Philadelphia that will be open to you. We are now at the point that we will build Liberia if we work together in a unified fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, I must conclude by telling you that non-profit organizations are not political organizations. Non-profit organizations must be led by people who are not corrupt either. It must not be led by people who they take the bylaws and the constitutions and they take the incorporated document because their name is written on those documents and claim that because I'm the one who got your 501c3, I own this organization, and they are refusing to turn it over. As a result, every time you have election, They are disgruntled people who refuse to yield. The Trump phenomenon anyway. So what I'm saying to you is that the blueprint has been laid through the African Cultural Alliance of North America, ACANA. We have been given the mandate by the city of Philadelphia to teach our people on how to build lasting non-profit organizations. They have put money on the table for which B and her team will be exposed to. So what I'm here tonight is that I did not come with a prepared speech. I came to educate and to dialogue. I will be here if you all want more information. Those who are leading organizations, please approach us. Let's put our differences aside. Verizon, through the Philadelphia Foundation, have put money on the table. And when the money got on the table, the first thing they said, I should decide which organization get the money. They call it what they call capacity building fund. After a while, somebody said, oh, it was too powerful for one person to control. So finally, we brought 3 organizations together to control the fund. This fund is meant to build organizations like this through the Philadelphia Foundation. But what I'm seeing here is there are principles that must be adhered to. The formula we have used for many years in the Liberian Association and in the community is wrong. Because it always ends in confusion. It always ends in us arguing among ourselves and not unified. Let it begin with the Niao Association taking the leadership. Thank you very much. You beautiful grandchildren women. Thank you. I call on you. The 6 towns of the Niao people must take the leadership and approach us so that we can help you build your organization here in the United States and transform your district, the Chen district. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, honorable guest speaker. Powerful message. I will help you if we are united. That means we Niao people tonight have a challenge. If we need to get that money to build Niao Krayee Grand County, you better put away the block now so that we can find our way through him. Those of you that are parked in the wrong place will be the one who gave Philadelphia Corporation money tonight because the police there to tow your car. I'm talking about right in the privacy of this church. There are certain places you don't supposed to park, but anyhow you put your car there. Where the white picker is, when you come in, there's a long white picker. All the way behind it, nobody's supposed to park there. So when your car is there, please go take it from there now. All of them. Tomorrow, I'll be sorry for you. All right. We want to call Honorable David Cowell for remark, special remark. Come on.
Okay, DJ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I didn't know how to start because I'm overwhelmed, happy by the whole program tonight here. And sitting back on my seat make me the joy that you might not see me, but I'm very happy. Mr. Guest Speaker, Vivian Bobby Jabate, Mr. Nathaniel, Chairman of Board of Directors of Grand General Associations in America. I'm sorry. Chairman of the Board of Directors of Niao Associations in America. Madam President and officials of the Niao Development Association in America. Honorable Gady Slair, former ULA President and Historian Officer, former leaders of the Blind Association, Mr. Mayor, the Chairman of the Blind, Cheerleaders of the Blind Association, friends, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I must first of all begin by saying thanks to Almighty God for making it possible for us to come to this inaugural board tonight. Just bear with me. Sitting back there, talk about the eulogies and so forth, that's been to my attention to address it. I said, August 11, 2018 is considered the D-Days, the histories of the Niao Development Association. For 2.5 years, the Niao Development Associations in America disintegrated into 2 groups due to the election dispute held on August 11, 2018 in Chicago. And for the first time in the history of the Niao Development Association has 2 separate conventions, which was very sad. Thanks to all the Niao citizens who have seen reason for us to come together and be united. Thank to all of you. Now, citizens who have come together to be united, please let's all cherish our system. As Niao citizens in Grand General County, Republic of Liberia, so that once again we will take our seat as a model organizations in our community. To the officials and members of the Niao Development Association, please accept an appeal to uphold the principles, objectives on which this organization will establish. Promote peace among our citizens, see the welfare or well-being of the Niao citizens and undertake meaningful projects for developments in our client, Grand Jere County, Republic of Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
How can you carry my money? Okay. The powerful lady is about to talk to us. We will want to invite the president for inaugural speech. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. DJ, bring up the national president of the Niao Development Association in America.
Our guest speaker today is that he is a soft-spoken person, but he speaks with wisdom. Mr. Guest, thank you so much for the pieces of advice we've heard, and we promise to follow. Thank you also for the promises you've made. We hold them to you. And we look forward to working with you to succeed. There's a saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for life.
All right.
And so we owe that to our guest speaker today. We hope
that the Niao Development Association will work along with him to find the way forward. The chairman, the Honorable Nathaniel, and the board members of the Niao Association, our honorable guest speaker, the leadership, past leadership of the Grange Association here present, the president of the Union of the Liberian Association in the Americas, the Honorable Shehu Kamaru, here present. The chairlady, our powerful chairlady for the Grange Association, thank you for representing. The great people of the Niao Development Association in the Americas, the Honorable Guest President Emeritus of ULA, my distinguished I love my patrons. I must recognize you all. You made this program tonight, even though all of you made it, but my patrons, you went above and beyond. All organizations that are present tonight, family, friends from far and near, ladies and gentlemen.
Blah, 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 blah.
I stand here today with mixed emotions. But I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to God for making this program possible today. The devil almost got us.
He's a liar.
But he failed. He almost, but he failed. A couple of weeks ago, I was hit with a bad, sad, terrible news about the death of my father, Joseph Krayee Senior. My best friend, my mentor. And I almost broke down. But he spoke to me and told me to be strong. And so with that being said, I want us to observe a moment of silence. A moment of silence. Please stand for a moment of silence in honor of my father, who would have loved to be here today, and all other Niao citizens who have gone to the great beyond. 1 second. Thank you. You may have your seats. It has been very tough dealing with that loss and continuing the planning of this program. But like I said, God kept me strong, and I'm grateful. I want to recognize a few personalities in this house tonight. Those who have the vision to see this organization birth. You know, one person can have a dream and
deliver the dream to people, and those people come around, organize themselves, and prevail on that dream. The Niao Association started some 22 years ago with a dreamer and many others who helped him. The Honorable Gay Slayer, Mr. Tedo, Mr. David Cow, the only woman among the men, Miss Evangeline Tarr, and others. Those people birthed this organization called the Niao Development Association today. So I want you to give them a hand of applause. They saw the need to help the people back home, and they did. To get us to where we are today. And I want to say thank you as well. A few months ago in Kentucky, you gave us, meaning the leadership now that was installed today, the opportunity to serve this noble organization. Over the period, we remain focused on building the foundation of this organization, staying together as one people. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Niao people, there is absolutely no way we can succeed as a people if we are divided. We must unite if we want to build a strong organization. Division has damaged us as a people by putting us against one another. Friends against friends, brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters, and you name it. For 3 years, we were divided. With unity, we can build bridges. We can build anything in the world. With division, all we do is go lower and lower. If we must build the school building in Poland, if we must complete it, we must be united.
That's right.
If we have to continue the scholarship program that was started under Gay's entire administration, we must be united. If we must carry medical supplies to Liberia to help our people, we must do it in unity. If we love our children and want to solicit school materials for them, we must do it together. As your president, I stand here ready to make anything possible for us to succeed. I will work with you day in, day out. I'm open to the 3 a.m. call. Is it 3 a.m. or 2 p.m.? Call me anytime. I will be there.
All right. I'm calling you now.
I understand that some of my brothers and sisters are still hurt. And it's not an overnight thing.
It's a process.
But I want to extend my hand to them. Wherever you are, watching on YouTube, Facebook, social media, wherever you are, I'm appealing to you to please come back. We need you. In the Bible, when one sheep got lost, the shepherd left the 99 and went looking for that one sheep. And I am that shepherd looking for you today. Please come back. Let us build our association together. In the coming months, our short-term goal will be partnering with Niao Association in Liberia. Both the one in Monrovia and the one in Grand Jide. Our long-term goal will be to continue to work on these. 1, reconciliation. We're going to work to ensure that peace and unity continue. We will work to resolve the issue between the Niao and the Gawo people. When it comes to education, we're going to use our tax exempt to solicit educational materials for schools back home. We will continue the scholarship in Liberia. We will recognize educational achievements of kids at each convention and encourage academic competition amongst our kids and reward the highest GPA. When it comes to fundraising, the Niao women are strong. We will work with them in every aspect to bring money to this organization. But first and foremost, we must pay our due. So I want to encourage you, Niao people, please pay your dues, even if you cannot attend convention, because most of us think that you only pay dues when you attend conventions. No. The due is there to help run the affairs of the organization, the day-to-day affairs, and also to implement whatever goals you have. So please, pay your dues. We will recognize those faithful due pay members. So when you pay your dues, we will recognize that. Okay? When it comes to community development, we're going to work towards the completion of our ongoing projects. We have 2. I told my officers that we will not do any new project until we complete the 2 we already have.
Thank you.
The school building in Poan and the town hall in Johnson. We will also ensure government benefits program for our elderly and have a youth day at the convention. We encourage regular financial reporting and ensure all funds collected are properly accounted for. In closing, I decided for us to start this program soon enough because of time, but we wasted time during the dinner time. I kept signaling, but no one was listening. Now it's time to push everybody. We have gotten to that place where the president cannot even deliver her inaugural speech in peace. In closing, I leave you with a short story on unity. There was a father who had 4 sons. They were always arguing among themselves, fussing and fighting. The father tried to resolve the conflict, but to no avail. Every time he tries, they will fight. I mean, practically hurting each other. So one day the father came up with a practical illustration of a danger of disunity. One day what he did, he brought his sons together and he gathered rattan, those small woods, put them together in bundles. And he handed them to his sons and they held those bundles. And he asked them to break the bundle. And they tried, but they failed. They could not. So he took the bundle and he took those straws apart and gave each of them a straw and asked them to break that. And they broke it. And that was so easy to do. So the father told his sons, when you people are not united, you can easily be penetrated. You can easily fall and not succeed. So from that day, the brothers decided to go together. And so from today, now people, I encourage you for us to hold together so that we can be strong and no one can break us. Before I take my seat, I want to express my thanks and appreciation to our patrons and supporters. I want to extend a special recognition to the Toa family. The Reverend Cecilia Toa, Uncle Sanan Toa, Mother Francis Toa, Auntie Elective Toa, the rest of the Toa family around the world. Thank you. Thank you for the cow you provided. I also want to extend my thanks to the Honorable William D. Toa. He's not here today, but he is the chief engineer of the scholarship foundation that we have in Liberia. So wherever he is, Honorable Toa, thank you for your good work to your people. I want to thank my brother, the musician, Babe. Thank you so much for the music. The DJ, thank you. My powerful MC, who came from all the way Kentucky. Thank you so much.
We're from Louisville.
You see, the planning committee, the people that made this program successful today, is headed by my own sister, Deborah Myers, and her co-chair, Rabbi, my daughter, Cornelia Swanyolo, and the rest of the planning committee. I want to say thank you. Those who decorated, the food, everything you guys did. Thank you so, so very much. We really appreciate it. Niao people, Niao Development Association is what we have. Let us hold together. Let us work together for the success of this noble organization. Thank you, and God bless you.
President of the Niao My good people, due to time factor, there are some part of the program that we're going to suspend and go to few of them. We only have 30 minutes to leave this hall. So I beg you, those of you who send communication to as a patron, and whatever way, we will be calling you. But please, when we call you, we give you 1 minute to tell us or give us what you got. We don't go to wrong music. We will wait after all of you have spoken. Then we will tell Jesse O to bring forth that music for you. The last 15 minutes will be used for the challenge fundraiser. So be said. We want to come to individuals and organizations. The first organization we want to recognize tonight is Union of Liberia Association in America, ULA. ULA leadership. ULA leadership in the home. We'll be calling on the national president of ULA, Mr. Shehu Kamara. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Madam President, the Honorable Guest Speaker, Home Member Alaska, Eminent Gay Disler, former President of ULA, my able chair lady, my dear sister Bosu, all of you know Bosu. Bosu is a very energetic person in the Liberian community, and now she's helping us at the level of ULA. I just want to say, all political observers and all community organizations present here tonight, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring you greetings from the Executive Committee and the Board of Directors of the Union. The Union, as all of you know,
please, the individual that is speaking is the George Okonkwo, President of Liberia, speaking to you. This man is President of the Liberian, all of our communities in America. He is the President. So it's almost like George Okonkwo talking to you. Please, let's give our attention to him. Let's stop the movement.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, as you all know, ULA is the umbrella organizations of diaspora Liberians in the United States. This organization was funded by students who came here to study. But they quickly realized that given the vices in our country where we have only one-party system, it changed its trajectory to advocacy. And that advocacy is what each of us Liberians are able to enjoy today, to go to the ballot box and be able to elect one of our own as the president, as a representative, as a senator. That is one of the major gains that ULA has achieved over the years. Currently, as we speak, after many years of this advocacy, ULA now also reoriented and pivoted its agenda. That agenda has been focused on a number of issues, and one of those issues has been dual citizenship. Dual citizenship for us who came here, not by our own volition. The alien and nationality law of 1973 has denied us to be citizens of Liberia again. Even though we did not come here by our own choosing, but as I speak to you now, as President Yula, a bill was introduced in the House of Representatives, and that bill was passed on Thursday of this past week. Very soon, that bill will be on its way to the National Senate. My plea to each of you tonight is to reach out to your senators. Reach out to your senators. Madam President, I know you are not a county organization, but we have the former president here, Mr. Mayor. Please reach out to your senators so that when the bill reaches the House of Senate, that bill can be passed and you are able to go to the Liberian embassy and get a Liberian passport with one hand as a Liberian, and you can go to Liberia without paying for visa. We also want to say to you that because Yula is pivoting its agenda, currently, the Liberian Fairness Immigration Act that was passed in December of 2019, and it was also extended on January 3rd, 2021, of about an estimated 10,000 Liberians who are qualified to benefit from that green card. You know, we all here fought for many years. We went to Washington, D.C., we went to New York, we went to many places to fight so that we get green card. That green card thing they're talking about, of the total number of 10,000 Liberians who are qualified, right now, only 4,000 have registered. So Yula will be hosting a virtual summit. We'll be hosting a virtual summit across the country so that your people can come and participate. Because as of December 20th of this year, if you don't register, you will fulfill that citizenship. We are begging you. So we want to say, I can't read it, so I will let you read it. So I want to really conclude my remarks by saying we're asking you to join us, to join forces with Yula, so that we can begin and continue to work for all the Liberian people. And I want to formally extend an invitation to you to join the Yula Inaugural Ball on March 26, 2022. Thank you. God bless you. Salute you and God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable President of Yula. We only left with 15 minutes to leave this hall. So, I'm going to do my best to call all of you, but please, we advise whatever you get for us, somebody bring the plate and put a chair right here so that we can quickly. Yeah. Ladies, somebody bring me that silver. That's silver. How you call it? I know everybody wants to speak, but please bear with us due to time. So please, one of the ladies help me with the silver plate. As we are calling you the organization, anything you get for us, bring it at the end. We will have a music for everybody. We want to call the leadership of Krayee Association in the Americas. Is there any representation? I know yes, Grenadians are plenty in this hall tonight, especially the chairlady is here. We only have 14 minutes left to leave this hall.
14 minutes left. Krayee Association in America will have 1 minute to speak, and the rest of you will have 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please listen. There's this Graduate Association in America. This is the national we're talking about. Thank you, Mr. MC. Listen, as we speak, Graduate. Hello? Let us hold on to the movement, my people. Those of you that are kissing women, you must die. We have our biggest organization in the United States is speaking. Let us stop the movement. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We bring you greetings from the National Administration. As we speak right now, there's a fundraising going on in Iowa for the erection of Samuel Doe statue in Zwetru. So you can buy your ticket right now. It's $100. You can cash out the president right now, and he will send you your ticket number. It's going to go into the raffle. And then once they do the draw and you win, you're going to go pick up your car. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are excited. You know, it's been a while since we've been working on a cover. You know, as for me, and I'm excited tonight to see my people, you know, together. So I want to say thank you to all my Niao people for embracing this unity. Krayee Association, I appreciate you. We're not going to take much of your time. You know, I'm here with the national chairlady. This is the chapter president, and I'm the chapter VP for Pennsylvania, and the vice president for Boston District. Ladies and gentlemen, Krayee Association will present the Niao people with $100, you know, so that you guys can foster the unity among yourself. Thank you. I'm speaking in the capacity as the National Treasurer of Krayee Association. Thank you. Thank you. We want to take this time again to call the Krayee Association in the diaspora, GGAD. Is there any representation from GGAD? While we're waiting on GGAD representation, we'll call Liberian Association of Pennsylvania Lab. Is there anybody from Lab? We'll be calling on United Nima Association. United Nima Association. When you are ready, just walk up to me. I will give you the microphone. We want to call on the leadership of Boston District. Boston District. The president of Boston District. Boston District. I know there should be a music, but no music right now.
We have very short time now. Not about the people here. I don't want for you to sit down to where you are. We know that you are here. Thank you very much. Thank you. The MC said we have limited time, so I want to respect that. I want to say thanks to the Niao Development Association for this unique program. I mean, I know that you guys have come too far. We were once there also, and we had a kind of discussion And today we are strong enough, we are boasting that people should follow our example. So with my vice president is here, my coordinator for this chapter is here, the national cheerleader for the Grand Day Association is from Boston District. We got a lot of people here. Nathaniel Krayee is from Boston District. DJ. So we are providing a lot of services to the people already. So on that note, my wife is also on the board as the co-chairman of the board. So I mean, Boston District can do anything for you right now. So on that note, I just want to say thank you very much. And Madam B, we will support your administration. Remember that the Niao chieftain is within Boston District when it comes to the process. So you're not running away from us, and we'll be counting on you anytime when we need any assistance from the Niao people. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Welcome, powerful president. We will call on Evangelist for 10-second announcement.
Time fast. I just want to announce this person. I was supposed to be out there, but this person is also very important to the president. His name is Mr. Hansford. Madam President, Mr. Hansford, your husband and the family, the Hansford family, they donated $500 out there. Just want to announce it.
We want to announce the Hansford family donated $500 to the development of Niao Association in America.
Sorry, it's not Hansford, it's Swain. The Swain family.
The Swain family. When she was talking out, okay. Now we want to call on the Kulemo District Association. Kulemo. After party is at the cheerleading hall tonight. Kulemo, and then we'll be calling on the Chin District Association. United South Association. At the inaugural chairperson house, says the borough, right? After party is at the borough house tonight. All right. DJ. Kulemo is coming? Cool. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony. Our president is not here, even the chapter president is not here, but I cannot be in the hall and don't speak. Also, for your announcement, I will be the youngest senatorial candidate from Grand County 2023. Today, I'm going to donate $200 for myself. And I will talk to the chapter chairman, the president, and see what Kunawo can do. So, even though I'm from Kunawo, but I'm going to contribute my $200. But listen, the reason why I'm getting into the race is simple. Grand County have been absent on national politics in Liberia, completely absent. If it comes to national issues like where nobody talk about us, nobody know us, they put up that they consider non-existent. That is a disgrace to us, and as a millennial, I won't sit there and allow that to happen. We can make it happen. All we need is strong leadership. Thank you. Thank you. Cash out information. Taro, you please get to the young brother there for your cash out information. We want to take this time to invite the Goro Ati. Is there any representation from Goro Ati? Yes, the boss man is here. Yeah.
Goro Ati, my man DJ.
Yeah.
Hello, all progress, Madam President. The President is very busy. We're all running out of time. Madam President, we just want to say you have our support. I think I have told you from day one. And since I have the time, I want to thank Mr. Slair and my friend Jacob for the peace initiative. If the young people are not working together, they are in trouble. We all are in trouble. Like you said, Mr. Slair, Madam President, this is, we run the association on a sessional basis. So right now, I want to tell you, the young people, maybe small people, but the work you have is too much. You really do have to work. Recently, there is a confusion between the global people and the Niao people. And one elderly Niao man here, who single-handedly went and sued the global people for land. And I don't know how it happened, but we're waiting for you to ascend to power so that we'll speak with somebody that can discuss this. Because all the money we are spending is coming from here. The people don't have money. And the president here said that they're going to make sure you take the land from the gold people. So you're spending, I'm spending. So you have big work to do. You have our support. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, powerful man of the Gold Clan. My people sit down, we still have time. Take a seat. Don't be running when it's time for us to go out, let you know. Okay. DJ, we want to call all the Niao ladies. All the Niao ladies come and land here, DJ. All the Niao ladies, if you are lady from the Niao women, don't go. Come on in. All the ladies from the Niao section. We are having after party tonight. We are having
excuse me. Well, we have 1 more hour to be here. So please, just have your seat. We're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes, and then we can dance before we leave. If you want to go to the after party, you can go. But let me just recognize the dreamer for this leadership today. The president of the Boston District, Honorable J.J. Dennis, and his beautiful wife. I had that written on my sheet of paper to recognize them, but because of the speed that it came with, so it was just an oversight. But I really appreciate the fact that he brought this leadership and he continues to work with us. So Honorable Dennis and Mistress Dennis, thank you all so much for all your hard work. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Please, we have don't go. It is okay, the leadership resolve the time factors. Don't go. We extend the time. We extend the time. Please come back. 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah. 1 hour 30 minutes. Don't go. Just give her 1 minute.
Y'all open the door. Y'all open the door. People out there, I want them to hear me. Hello. Hi. Yeah, please open the door. I don't want anybody coming back and asking me when I'm finished talking. All right. Tonight, the gift intake that I have in my possession tonight, the amount of $4,287. And funds are still coming in. They get the cash out at the door, everything mixed together is $4,287. And we still have money coming. So tomorrow we're going to do it again. But I wanted to be transparent before we leave from here. And I will announce what we got. Thank you.
Thank you, Treasurer. DJ.
I
president of the Niao section.
We go fire the demon them.
That's it tonight in Philadelphia. We lock it down. Yeah, well, people take down the dance floor tonight, and it's all right in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, no, on the TV, I'll be a local. So some more right, some people on Facebook, but I so la la, wacky pattern.